Excuse me, All Might. I have a few minutes for a quick interview. Alright, so we're gonna ask you a few questions. You up for it? Yes! What is your biggest dream?
Become a captain of the real ship.
If you could be any animal, which one would it be and why?
A grizzly bear. Because I could be a fat furry.
If you could kill any celebrity, who would it be and why?
Donald Trump.
If you had $1 million, what is the first thing you would buy?
Hire a bunch of prostitutes, man.
What do you think of traps?
Traps are gay.
No, you!
If you were to create a movie, what would you name it?
I would call it Last Breath, and it's also made by Michael Bay.
If you could be any animal, what would it be and why?
A pencil.
What is your biggest dream?
I've always wanted to lick Pootie Pie. I put peanut butter on his skin and lick it off. But that's just me.
If you were to make the next big meme, what would it be?
I don't know really. I really don't know how to answer that.
Just think of something, think fast, anything that comes up to your mind.
I hear that. Maybe I'm not using a VR headset, but I hear that.
If you could kill any celebrity,
Yes.
who would it be and why?
I think that would be Fuzzy Bear. Though again, he's not really a celebrity, but I would definitely want to kill him.
If you had any superpower, what would it be?
Control the ability to mind control people.
If you said right there, if you
Use them like human proxies.
If you had $1 million, what is the first thing you would buy?
Bitches.
If you were to make a movie, what would you call it?
Casting Couch Part 2. With me and you.
It kind of feels weird asking All Might that. If you had any superpower, what would it be? If you were to create a movie, what would you name it?
I'd make a TikTok movie, dude. I'd make a TikTok movie. Probably name it something like Musically.
So you're making a movie
About TikTok, but well, it's called Musically.
What is your biggest dream?
Star Wars porn. I was thinking us, the crew, 3 people, 1 Chewbacca.
Well, what was the question
Go
again?
viral. What is your biggest dream?
Your biggest dream?
Galactic genocide.
If you could be any animal, what would it be?
I think I would go with a toad. I really like toads.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, I hope I'm not being racist, but toads are basically much more muscular frogs, right?
Yeah, they are. They're much bigger, much fatter. They're very special because the eggs, when a woman, or when a female frog is fertilized, the male,
I think that
the eggs stay inside of the back of the toad until they burst and...
If you were to kill any celebrity, who would it be and why?
Kim Kardashian.
What do you think of traps?
I think they are the best thing that has ever existed, and I want one to have in my dungeon.
If you could be any animal, what would it be?
Probably a little kitten.
If you had $1 million, what is the first thing you would buy?
The first thing I would buy if I had $1 million would be a suitable shoe that I could wear on my foot. I don't have any shoes. It's pretty fucking cold. Do you have any idea how much sick I get every single day?
Aw.
It's so cold, alright? I'm homeless. The teacher got shut down. All my friends left me. I'm homeless. I don't have any clothes. Okay, I don't have any clothes. I'm totally naked right now.
It's okay, Kermit. Our budget will pay for your clothes.
Thank you.
We can afford that, right? Okay. Makeup.
This feels like some gangbang. There's like 3 dudes and 1 frog.
If you were to make $1 million, what is the first thing you would buy?
Oh, that is
I would buy you.
If you had $1 million, what is the first thing you would buy?
A house.
If you were to create a movie, what would you call it?
3 stormtroopers and Chewbacca.
If you could kill any celebrity, who would it be and why?
Selena Gomez, because she wouldn't give me the good suck.
If you were to create the next big meme, what would it be?
Palpatine did nothing wrong.
It would be 3 stormtroopers and 1 Chewbacca.
Of course. What do you think of traps?
I'm pretty sure if you like them, you're gay.
If you could kill any
Okay.
celebrity, who would it be and why?
I would kill Shrek because I want to live in a swamp. So yeah, Shrek's gotta go.
If you were to create the next big meme, what would it be?
Small Chungus.
Small Chungus?
Little Chungus. Little Chungus, yeah. It's gonna be a rapper too. Little Chungus.
Hey, look, your meme is already coming to life. Kinda.
You should have said click it or dick it for the meme.
What do you think of traps?
Traps are gay.
Come on, man.
What do you think of traps?
That's quite an obvious answer to that. Fuck traps. No. It's a joke! It's a joke!
If you could kill any celebrity, who would it be and why?
Every single rebel scum.
If you were to create a movie, what would you call it?
The Adventures of the Trapped Tree Man with a Lamborghini.
If you were to make a movie, what would you call it?
The Garden of the Lotus.
If you were to make $1 million, what is the first thing you would buy?
A lot of Trojan condoms.
If you were to make a movie, what would you call it?
I would call it Kermit the Fertilizer, and I would go around fucking women.
If you could be any animal, which one would it be and why?
I want to be a dolphin because dolphins are actually smart, and you know, when they fuck, they have pleasure in it. You know, so they do it for fun. They actually do it for fun. They do.
If you had any superpowers, what would it be?
I would probably go with X-ray vision so I can see through people's clothes.
If you were to create the next big meme, what would it be?
I think it would be you guys. I think it would be
How to
you
turn a
guys.
pussy.
Oh, it's me.
If you were to create the next big meme, what would it be?
A bunch of little Asians running around saying chink chink chonk chonk.
If you could kill any celebrity, who would it be and why?
Justin Bieber because he hates anime and a lot of people hate them.
If you could be any animal, which would it be?
Raccoon because they're fucking cute.
If you could have any superpowers, what would it be?
Invisibility, you know why.
If you could be any animal, which one would it be and why?
I guess I would like to be a bird because I like being up in the sky. Skydiving some few times. Being a bird would be really fun.
That's why.
Why is that the first thing you think of?
What is your biggest dream?
I really would like to have a big cock.
If you could be any animal, which one would it be and why?
I would be a hedgehog because I'd be able to reproduce my own food. Yeah, hedgehogs eat their own poop.
If you had $1 million, what is the first thing you would buy?
Guess I would buy a big hotel for myself, of course.
If you were to make a movie, what would you call it?
Titanic porn. Red Light District.
If you were to create the next big meme, what would it be?
That's a very tough question. I have to say, the next big meme, well, it would definitely be something about shoes, because I am really missing those. How about some sandals and some socks had a relationship, and the socks started eating the sandals, but then the sandals got confused and went to the psychiatrist, alright? And then the psychiatrist says, but I'm actually a boot. And then the sandal got confused because the boot was his long-lost brother. You see? And the socks, so like the socks playing hard to get from the sandals because the socks actually like the boots. But the boots are incapable of handling the socks since you don't have socks and boots on, you have socks and sandals on.